What's good, Joshua Ross? Back at again with another video. So, yes, I'm at my grandmother's house, but I wanted to get this video out to y'all as soon as possible. Y'all been blowing me up on Twitter, talking about Triple H and Nick Khan meeting up with the mayor of London to potentially discuss the possibility of a WrestleMania being held in London, man. So I wanted to get this video out to you as soon as possible. We're going to check out an article from fightful.com. Mayor of London Sadiq Khan meets with Triple H and Nick Khan to discuss bringing WrestleMania into London. Now, just the idea of that is really enticing. The London crowd, they've been wanting it for a very long time. And I'm not going to lie to you. If they're able to pull this off, we may be in store for one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. And I think the very first international WrestleMania, I don't think there's ever been a WrestleMania technically that's been held outside of the United States. So the fact that we would legitimately get one of the greatest WrestleManias because of that crowd reaction and energy they're going to bring, and it happens to happen on foreign soil, I think that's going to be kind of crazy. So let's see what this article has to say. I would have it pulled up, but I'm kind of going to have to read it off my MacBook over here. Sadiq Khan, Triple H, and Nick Khan talk a possible WrestleMania event in London on Thursday, July 25th. A press release was issued about the recent meeting between Sadiq Khan, Triple H, and Nick Khan. Sadiq talked in detail about the meeting and how the city is close to turning its ambition into reality. Nick Khan and Triple H also spoke positively about the meeting, with Khan stating that WWE shares the ambition trying to bring a standout premier live event in London. Mayor of London Sadiq Khan and American wrestling legend Triple H discussed bringing WrestleMania to the capital. Today, the mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, met with WWE President Nick Khan and Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque at London City Hall to discuss their shared ambition of bringing WrestleMania to the capital. London is the sporting capital of the world, home to some of the biggest international sporting events, and Sadiq understands the power of sport not only to bring people together, but also bring major economic return. The mayor pledged in April to bring together a task force to explore bringing even more sports from North America and around the world to London, including the first international WrestleMania hosted by the UK. Paul Triple H Vec saw the story and let the mayor know he is ready to talk. Mayor of London Sadiq said, "I'm delighted to have met with Triple H Hall of Famer, a WWE Hall of Famer Triple H Levesque, and WWE President Nick Khan today to discuss how we can work to make London WrestleMania's first international destination. London has a great pedigree in hosting the biggest international sporting events from around the globe, and I'm determined to cement our city's reputation as undisputed sports capital of the world as we work together for a better London for everyone. It's exciting to be working with the WWE team. The meeting was really productive, and talks will continue on how we could turn our ambition into reality." WWE President Nick Khan said this. Sadiq Khan and his team are working hard on proposing London as a sports entertainment capital of Europe, and it has been great to hear more on his vision for how WWE can support them on that journey. WrestleMania has delivered more than $1.25 billion in economic impact for its host cities. That's a lot of money. With this year's event in Philadelphia attracting over 145,000 fans from 64 countries, there is a lot that needs to be discussed further, but we share the ambition of Mayor Khan in trying to bring standout WWE premium live event to London. WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque added, WWE and London have a long, successful history dating back many decades, and meeting with Sadiq to discuss what the future for this partnership could bring has been excellent. This year alone, WWE has taken record-breaking events around the world to Australia, France, Scotland, and Saudi Arabia and Canada. The appetite from the fans is there, and the extreme excitement from the mayor and his team in London is palpable. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. If they can pull this off, once again, we may be in store for one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time just from the atmosphere alone. If you guys remember when I want to say it was John Cena had made a surprise appearance at I think it was last year's Money in the Bank when it was in the UK, and he was basically talking about getting like support or people, putting it out there that maybe it's time to bring a WrestleMania to the UK. And a year later, it looks like we may be on that road trip or on that journey to making that happen. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna trip. If we gotta watch WrestleMania at an early time in the States, I don't give a damn. You wanna know why? Because I know that crowd is going to be electric. WrestleMania crowds is always usually a different vibe and a different energy off top. But you add it in a foreign country, oh yeah. Oh yeah. The first time ever, that's gonna go. It's gonna sell out. One, it's gonna sell out because it's WrestleMania in the UK. It's gonna sell out immediately. And two, they're gonna bring the energy. They're gonna bring so much hype. It's going to be unreal. And I think it'll probably be one of the most hyped crowds for WrestleMania ever because it's in a foreign place. It's in a place that it normally doesn't happen. And I'm not to say that the WrestleMania crowds in the States are bad. I don't think that to be the case. I do think that just WWE and what they've been doing lately, the foreign PLEs, their crowds are just more excited because they don't see the product as much. It's hard to beat something that you don't see as much, you know, and the excitement you're going to get because this may be the last time you see it for a very long time in comparison to the States when we get they put on a performance or a show in one of these cities. Not to say that, the energy can't be there at a WrestleMania because I do think it is, but I think the energy is going to be even higher if the WrestleMania is in the UK and fans have been wanting that. I actually want that to happen. I'm all for it. I am all for it. I think this is great. I think this is just going to be one of those type of things where the city is going to benefit financially because not only is it going to be sold out, a lot of people from the UK and the surrounding regions are just going to hop on a flight and be there within no time. I think it's going to bring, obviously, more people from around the world are going to come to the UK because they're going to want to experience the first ever WrestleMania internationally in person. Like, that's going to be a must-see. And guess what? They can charge as much as they want because they know this is going to be a first time ever. And if this does well, which I think it will, this will open up the door for an alternating schedule. I can see 1 year is in the United States, or maybe 2 years is in the United States, and then 1 year is internationally somewhere else. And then, or you can you can go back and forth. 1 year in the United States, 1 year in another country, or 2 years in the United States, 1 year in another country. I can see them doing that. And here's another thing that works in WWE favor. Other countries are going to start bidding, which means the places in the United States, they're going to start bidding even higher. They're going to be putting in as much money as possible because, wait, we don't want y'all to go over here. Hey, stay over here. We're going to throw you this much money to have WrestleMania in our place, in our city. So, really, WWE wins. To be honest with you, WWE wins big time because they're going to bring in so much money. And if this works, which I do think there's a good chance it will, WrestleMania in the UK is going to open up doors for other cities around the world to place in as much money as possible to get WrestleMania in their country or in their town. And, bruh, this is crazy. This wouldn't have happened if Vince was still around. There's no way in a million years Vince would agree to host a WrestleMania other than somewhere in the United States. Now they're opening up those possibilities. For the past few years, we've been seeing PLEs and how great they've been doing and how the crowd has been reacting. Like, they've actually added now the whole crowd meter on how loud it gets. They started only doing that because of these foreign shows. So, I mean, I can't see a problem with it. If I gotta wake up a little bit earlier to watch WrestleMania, oh well. Okay, I guess I will. And I bet you it's gonna be enjoyable just off the idea of the crowd atmosphere alone. We don't even have any potential matches or anything like that. It hadn't even been a set date. Just the crowd atmosphere alone is going to sell tickets. The fact that it's in the UK for the first time ever, the fact that we get a WrestleMania in a foreign country for the first time ever is going to sell. The idea of it is going to sell so much tickets. It hasn't even been made official. Like, that's how crazy hot WWE is right now. So comment down below. Let me know. How do y'all feel about Triple H and Nick Khan working with the mayor of London to make this a possibility? How do y'all feel about the idea of this really happening? And it seems like we may be on that path of a WrestleMania in the UK, in London. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all let me know down below. But I appreciate all the love and support y'all showing on the channel. Road to 150K. Appreciate y'all kicking it with me. See you on the next one. Peace.